Alright, I want to be doubly sure that this is in fact a luckstone. I don't want to waste a amulet of identify to figure it out. Luckily there is a way to do it. Wow, don't attack, don't attack. Now this is when we really have to start being sure to lock the, what was that? Violet fungus. Does that eat it? I guess it does. Where you really need to start being sure about the to leave it in here, because it will start attacking shopkeepers, and it usually isn't able to handle them despite that, because it's a high enough level it'll start doing that. Come on, get in there. Alright, lock it. Just to be sure. Oh, by the way, the watchmen get annoyed if you unlock something, so only lock it if there don't seem to be any around at the moment. First, let's just check all of these, make sure these are all okay. Anyway, to get back to what I was saying about stethoscopes and polypiling, some items are considered magical items, which I think stethoscopes are, but I'm not sure. No, I don't think they are, actually. Anyway, those have a much higher chance of turning into other magical items, and those tend to be the most useful ones. Okay, hang on. We were... get all of it. Whoa. Oh, scare monster, because it, you know, went into dust, as we can see. Yeah, it turns to dust. Well, now we know that. Remember that from the first, first attempt, back when I died? Those were some good times. Now, here's how you figure out what it is. You go to a general store. And you drop it. Alright, now it offered a decent amount. Now there are 4 kinds of stones. Touchstones, which we've already identified. Flintstones. Meet the Flintstones. That wasn't as funny as I thought it would be. But anyway, Flintstones, which they won't really offer you anything for. Lodestones, which we know which just isn't, because it isn't like totally burdening us. So by all those things, we know this has to be a luckstone. And why don't we bless that luckstone, just in case? I don't think we have any negative luck, but it's might as well just do it in case that happens. That way we can be sure our luck will pretty much always be positive. And now we can start using that lance. And yeah, I have totally been missing to do this. I must have missed those messages that tell you you can upgrade them. There we go, longsword. Okay, I think that's everything that we really might want to be doing around here for now. Yeah, that's something bad. Alright, let's head back up. Well, we've normally I wouldn't be doing those things until way later in the game. Although, actually, come to think of it, there is one more thing I wanted to do here. Alright, let's see. Let's see, what were we going to do? Oh, yeah. Lock this in here again, so we can go shopping. This time I think we'll just close it, because they're watchmen. Of course, they might unlock it and let it out, so we'll just try to be quick here. Looking glass, don't really need that. And I think there was one here. We can really, these are pretty useful, so we might want to be getting these. Good. Whoa, no, don't attack! No. Whew. Now those are, it's very good that there are 7 or more candles in there. You need 7 or more candles to win the game, and occasionally there aren't enough there. to do it for you. Now, I probably should have mentioned this earlier, and I guess it's kind of been, you kind of guessed it, but while you're riding it, this won't attack enemies unless those enemies attack it. So it won't be attacking, so that makes it, you know, less likely. As long as you're riding it, you don't really need to... Oh, that attack threw it at me? I think it's confusion. I'll just do it like this. Normally, if they throw it at me, I name it attack, because I know it's an offensive potion. But it does say I'm confused, so it might be a confusion, probably. Confusion is kind of like stunning in that it'll just put you... It'll make it so that a lot of times you'll just go in a random direction instead of the one you actually want to. Is this hungry? No, it's not. Now we don't need to kill that dwarf anymore. Might as well get rid of that. Alright, so, well, we're quite outfitted right now. Alright. Might as well start using this lance. Get its ability up so we can apply it more effectively. When you hit things with weapons, I probably should go back and explain exactly what this is. When you hit things with weapons or cast spells, what it does is when you do it enough times, it'll basically give you the option to upgrade them. Now, each level you get, I guess what's called a lesson or something. Going from unskilled to basic requires 1 lesson. Going from basic to skilled takes, I can't remember, I think it's like 2. I think that's also 1. No, going from basic to skill takes 2, and skill to expert takes 3. So you need to be gaining levels in order to do that. And, yeah, so you want to be checking that every so often, just in case you accidentally missed a message that says, you feel more skilled in blah blah blah, which gives you the option to do that. To upgrade it. It doesn't upgrade it, it just gives you the option. Let's let the warhorse kill these. You want to be careful with the lance because it is not rust-proof. It's possible to make it that, but you still want to be careful and not attack any enemies that can actually, you know, rust it. Owlbear. Now, see how it says you joust? That has a chance of happening each time you hit it with the lance while you're riding something. Nope, don't have anything. Let's try, oh, I don't even know what that is. Let's try zapping this. Zap them. It didn't go in any direction. So that really doesn't tell me much. I can't remember. What does a wand of nothing do when you zap it? Let's see. Okay, that does ask you for a direction. I think off the wand of nothing, which does nothing. I think that means that this one is secret door detection. Problem is it'll only identify for sure if there's a place where there's secret doors. Okay, let's see. Anything in here? That's useful. So, now here's something that's great about the stethoscope. This looks like there probably would be a hidden passageway here. So I'd have to be pressing S several times to find out. With the stethoscope, I apply it and put it, let's try going up. Wham! it tells you right then. Much faster. And with 100% accuracy. Which is why it's much faster. Let's kill the zombies. Why not? Oh, there's a horse. Let's kill that. Let's let this kill the wolf. I'm still being way overprotective of this, aren't I? Let's check his health. Yeah, it's looking good. Oh, the wolf had a higher health than I was expected it would. The unicorn should have no... I mean, the warhorse should have no problem killing it, though. And the wolf sometimes hitting me instead of it. Ghost? I didn't even notice that. By the way, in case you haven't noticed, for a ghost, it's just a blank square. That's the when it's a ghost. Yay! Oh, I just jousted it. So what's here? Oh, the ghost must have been carrying all that. Another bones file. Nice. So what are some of these things? These are some things I could actually probably really do with some identifying. Select all of those. What? No, oh. When you, what I'm doing is I'm pressing question mark to try to select all of them, but since I already had those selected, it would unselect the other. It would unselect those and select all the others. It, basically swaps them. Plus, exclamation mark. I don't think I'm even going to be able to carry all of these. A magic lamp, that's very nice. Yeah, these are things we want identified. And this is where the magic marker can actually come in quite handy. Except we can't accommodate any. Yeah, you can only hold 26 different items because you can only have, 52. One for each of the uppercase and lowercase. Lowercase letters of the alphabet. Okay, so we need to get rid of some of the stuff that is already identified. Let's throw those all into the sack. Actually, would want to know how many things are on there. Okay. Alright, now let's get all the stuff we don't have identified. Again, a blessed scroll of identify can instantly identify everything in your inventory, so you want everything out. And that, speaking of which, is probably why we need to get that. Do we have the magic marker in inventory right now? Yes. So let's, hang on, get the unlabeled ones. Here we go. Apply. There we go. Now see, because those are blessed scrolls, it'll result in a blessed scroll of identify. Now let's get everything that we might have wanted to identify out. I do want to know how many charges are left on that Wand of Death. Now, which of these things do we want to pick up? Anything else? Might as well, I guess. Oh wait, they've got a sack? Who knows what... Wow, they actually don't have anything in that sack. Interesting. So, let's see. We've got... Let's read that scroll of identify. It didn't identify everything. Let's see what this is. Okay, we don't want to put that on. What are some of these things that might be useful to know? Well, that was not particularly useful. Let's, oh, we've got some potions of holy water. Let's see, is this a magic lamp blessed or not? Did we already pick that? Yeah, we did pick it up. Let's see. A magic lamp, dip it into the... Let's get that holy water out. Dip. Okay, where is that? We need to find the magic lamp and dip it into the holy water. Amber. Okay, that means it was cursed before, and now it's just uncursed. So we'd have to use another one of those to get it completely blessed. I think for now what I want to do is... What I think I want to do right now is get these scrolls of identify. Let's see. Let's try putting these in and see what they are. Oh, and they were cursed also, so that seemed kind of like a waste. I was thinking that maybe they'd be uncursed. Well, since we found so many of those there, that probably didn't help that much. I mean, I should have guessed that they were cursed. What were they killed by again? Oh, an owl bear while reading a book. It must have been reading one of the spell books. Maybe it was cursed. Let's see. Wow, hey, were you tired of all that backtracking? I think we're going to do more of it, because I really need to check how many of these things are cursed or not. So let's put all of these away. Although we are burdened, that's a problem. Let's see, maybe if we drop this... Probably should get the lance out. I really could be using some more holy water, though, and I've got all of these potions now. Okay, this is what we're going to do. I know we're burdened, but we are on a war horse, so it shouldn't be a big issue. Again, war horses are really fast. Finding bones files sometimes feels a little like it's cheating, but of course these sometimes you just find the ones like the time where I suddenly encountered a black dragon and archlich. That was not pleasant. But I survived! Because I'm smart. Well, actually I mostly just kind of went straight back up the stairs and didn't come until I was ready to deal with them, but that's the same thing, right? Yellow lights, those can blind you. I'm going to be going up to the top floor because that's where we found this.